Hi guys, this is my first YouTube video and I thought it would be appropriate to start with this knife. Socom Elite in 20CV. Now there has been a lot of hype about this knife, and I think it's well earned because the knife design is just great. I think that the idea is very well thought out. The materials they picked, the steel they're using specifically on this one, 20CV, referring specifically to Jay Davis's testing on edge holding abilities. I think it's wonderful. Now, sadly, it seems that I did not get one that should have. It got past quality assurance and it shouldn't have. So I'll show you why in just a second. Now, as I mentioned, the design is great. The length of the blade is great. The handle material is, and the shape and the gripping. The grip is really great. This skateboard tape works fine. Doesn't rip. The design doesn't let your pants rip too much when it's going into your pocket, but the liner lock is very thick. I believe it's a 5mm thick blade, so that's very, very thick. It should last a long time. The jimping works perfectly, both when you're pulling, get to put your finger on this jimping in the blade, or when you're piercing, you get to put your finger on this, and this works perfectly. There's some jimping on the bottom, also over here and over here. The glass breaker works fine. It rattles. That's my only complaint with regards to that, but it would work fine. I guess I never used it. I purchased the one with Torx, of course, because I hate the other proprietary locking system. So this works fine for me. On 20CV, of course, that they were hard to find. Anyways, I believe the design is really great. Now, a couple of hits to it. I guess that this hit would come from any Socom Elite coming out of factory, and the thing is, detent. The detent is not that great, so just be careful if you are placing it in your pocket, and this might catch your pants pocket just a bit. So be careful that this doesn't enter like that and it stays like that, because you might get hurt or your pocket might be cut. So now to some specifics about my knife with regards to quality assurance, which I'm very disappointed with. First, I haven't cut anything with this, anything at all. It's brand new from box, and it came with that roll, flat spot, catch, whatever you want to call it. Thing is that catches my nail when I'm it's like it rolled. I haven't used it, and I think that might have something to do with the fact that my blade is not symmetrical. You can see that? Look at the grind where it ends on the left side of the blade. It almost reaches the tip. Now look on the right side. It's nowhere near the tip. Okay, so left, right, not symmetrical. So I believe that is also the reason why my blade is, well, not well centered. Let's see this. There we go. It's not well centered. So this is really disappointing because I really like the knife. I really like the design. It makes me feel a little bit uncomfortable to have a detent that is not up to my specs, at least. But in any case, I could carry it in the sheath. Now, having a flat spot on my blade without having cut anything at all, and non-symmetrical blade, that is just wrong, specifically for a $271 knife. Now, you might ask, well, why don't you return it and ask for a new one? Well, turns out that I don't live in the States, so just getting the knife to my country is a hassle of its own. And it's also an investment because I have to pay extra shipping, extra taxes, extra everything, and hope for it not to get lost in the mail. So sending it back, I really see it as a hassle, and I would rather not. So I will put this in my rotation and use it. I mean, exactly for what was it meant to be used for, nothing more, nothing less. But I was not gonna put in my daily rotation. Now I am. Anyways, guys, this is my first video. I hope you like it. I have plenty more knives. I just don't have much time, but I just wanted to get this out, saying I really like the design. I really hate the execution, at least on my specific blade. This is blade number 33172. Okay, in 20 CV. So anyways, guys, have a nice day. Bye-bye.